The Northwest Territories has lost a respected leader. Patrick Scott, a well-known Northerner, author, and community advocate, has died. Scott had a long battle with cancer and died yesterday surrounded by loved ones at Stanton Territorial Hospital in Yellowknife. He first traveled to the north in 1975 as a CBC camera operator. He was on an 11-month contract during the Berger inquiry, but he quickly took root in the north and he never left. Over the decades, Scott dedicated himself to land claims negotiations and until recently was negotiations coordinator with the Decho First Nations. In 2000, he spoke with CBC host Paul Andrew right here on Northbeat to give his impressions during the Cleachon land claim and self-government negotiations.
And it's the government that quite frequently slows down the process at the table. We've seen what's been happening at Burnt Church. Well, the Department of Fisheries has a notorious reputation for being hard-nosed and inflexible. Well, when you bring that kind of attitude to the table, where does it leave First Nations?
Where does it leave First Nations?
It leaves them between a rock and a hard place, frankly. It means they are stacked right up against a brick wall. And I don't find that to be justice. I don't find that to be an honest recognition of their rights. It's clearly a restriction.
Scott also co-authored the book We Are a River with Paul Andrew. It explores Treaty 11 and its lasting meaning for the Dene people. Those who knew Scott remember him as a genuine person with humility and deep respect for the communities and peoples of the North. Dene National Chief George Mackenzie is Patrick Scott's brother-in-law. We reached him earlier today in Ottawa for his reflections on Scott's life and legacy.
Pat Scott, you can never say enough about Pat. He's a genuine person, very good personality. It's a big loss to the family. I would say not only to the family, but to the mankind as a whole, Pat Scott is a big loss. He's a very true example of what a genuine person should be, could be. He had a very good heart, that Pat.
National Chief, tell me what you think Pat's legacy will be.
Pat legacy came to the North as a young man, as a camera person, covered the Berger inquiries up and down the Mackenzie River and all over the Northwest Territories. So he knows the Dene community really well. The Dene community, they know him really well. He worked many years with the band office in Fort Simpson. Did a lot of other work in Yellowknife, you name it. Pat built a home in Fort Simpson, then built a home in Yellowknife. And I remember that he bought a little cabin in Stag Lake where my sister and Gabriel and us, when we were young, we kind of grew up there, spring hunting there with my dad and mom and my granny. My granny was spring hunting. So he bought the cabin to keep that lake in the house, that cabin in the family. Pat did all that. And Pat loved our culture. I always respect our culture, respect my mom and dad for who they were. That's why it's going to be hard to replace Pat for sure. But it's a shining example for the family, how we should be like him. I appreciate what he did.
What do you think we can all learn from the way that Pat lived his life?
Yes, Pat was not an Aboriginal person, but came north and lived among the Aboriginal people, married into an Aboriginal family. And Pat individually, the way he was brought up with a good heart. Pat has a heart, a golden heart. He liked everybody. I don't think Pat ever gave anybody a hard time that I know of. He's not like us. Pat has a big heart, and he loves the people. He likes to associate with people. He likes to make time with people. He is that kind of person. And the legacy, like I said, he truly liked being among the Aboriginal people. Spend a lot of hours and time among Aboriginal people when he gets the chance.
Masi, thank you, National Chief, for your time today.
Yes.